Okay, right. Just a glance through of another snapshot what coming from this particular paper, Abdullah et al., where we would like to be able to identify types of research. Okay, in doing research, there are technical as well as non-technical. In terms of technical research, you have pure sciences. All right, so let me just try to pick up a pen. Right, we have pure sciences of it. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me try again. Okay, okay. We have pure sciences, we have engineering, we have the technology, right? And of course, non-technical, we have the humanities and economy, management, business, and finance. So I don't want to expand the technical part yet. We will do that later when we introduce you with the tool, right? And for humanities and social science, there are system, technique, process, where we have qualitative, quantitative, hybrid, and so on and so forth. So you can see that the type of research can be broken down into what we call it as a tree diagram. And just to show you this particular slide on typical research flow, right? This is just a general overview of doing research. Obviously, when you start your research, you identify your research area, right? This is all of you are going to do this. You are going to identify your research area. You are going to identify the specific research area. Of course, we will go through how to write a general title, how to prepare a project title, how to prepare a paper title. And later we are going to do that exercise, okay, when you already have identify your specific area of research. Okay, and then in terms of identifying the issues, okay, the problem, trying to put up objectives. Okay, how many objectives is enough? Is it 1, 2, 3 general objectives, specific objectives, right? And how to identify hypotheses. You are going to do that. Of course, it will take about nearly 2 weeks to cover this particular subtopic. And then we are going to also look at what we call it as PAMS, or sometimes I call it as a SPAM. Okay, SPAM, right? Right. Later you will know what is SPAM. Okay, or PAMS or MAPS. I really like to use the word SPAM over here to develop research framework, right? And then you are going to do identifying what are the research methodology that you're going to embark. Whether is it experiment. Just now I mentioned about to you there are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's quite difficult to draw to draw using mouse. But I hope you can see this. And then establish specific project title. This is what we call it as the planning stage, right? The first stage where you do planning. So in this particular research methodology subject, you're going to do the planning stage. Of course, we are not going to do research yet, because that one you are going to do in your dissertation. You're going to implement your planning. You're going to execute your stage, doing the analysis and reporting stage, right? And then education stage, but we still have to go through it, right? You then later you're going to execute and obtain the data, but not in this research methodology class, right? Process and manage data, analyze result, write a conclusion, where you write the dissertation report, right? And the process of literature review is continuous, meaning that from the beginning to the report submission, you are going to do continuous literature review, right? For the sake of our subject, research methodology course, I'm going to teach you how to do a literature review, right? And later you are going to prepare your review paper, okay, based on your literature review. Okay, and finally, you do report submission, you have your viva, defense, and so on. So most of the time, or sometime, some lucky student, you would be able to file an IP, okay, file a patent or ID. So this is what we call it as the bonus. It's not compulsory, but according to the our curriculum, at least you either in your dissertation later on you need to be able to at least publish a paper or file a IP protection. So that's the two elements that we expect to come out from your dissertation, right?